very cheerful morning to all of us present here, respected faculty members and all my dear students. Today, I, Rudrakshi,
And I, Mayuri Gupta.
is honored to stand before you today and hosting this event for all of you. Today, we have Dr. Smita Singh, Associate Professor from IILM University and International Certified Master Career Coach, NCDA and CDA USA. I welcome her as she is an accomplished academician with over a decade of experience in human resource and organizational behavior. With a PhD in HR and various other professional certifications, Dr. Smita remains at forefront of competency HR practices including HR analytics and diversity, equity and inclusions. She has several research papers to her credit that are published in national and international journals to her acclaim. Her research interests include green HRM practices, employee behavior, psychological well-being.
She has several research papers to her credit and that are published in national and international journals to her acclaim. Her research interests include green HRM practices, employee behavior, psychological well-being, organizational project work, and published her research in Scopus, APDC, and other pre-reviewed journals. Additionally, she is an international certified master career coach from Mindler, certified by NCDA and CDA USA. Her key skills include content development, training needs analysis, learning management, soft skill developments. In addition to her academic and professional achievements, she is deeply committed to yoga and spirituality, integrating these practices into her teaching philosophy to foster holistic developments and well-being. Her passion for HR practices and dedication to fostering dynamic and inclusive learning environments make her distinguished contributor to academy.
Now, I would like to request our respective director sir, Dr. Amit Rai sir, to come upon on stage and felicitate our guest for today.
Excuse me.
Left hand side, third row. The boys, those who are sitting over there. Whenever any people or any esteemed guest come to our premises, at least we should pay the attention that we have some eminent guests with us. At least we learn something from their experiences. आपके बगल में जो बैठा है वो आपके साथ 2 घंटे बाद भी रहेगा, आप उससे बात कर लीजिए, लेकिन पहले जो यहाँ पर आपके साथ बैठे उनकी बात सुनिए और समझिए। ये ब्रह्मांड सत्य अगर आप सभी पढ़े लिख गए तो फिर सब्जी कौन बेचेगा बाहर? इसलिए अगले 1 घंटे आपसे ये उम्मीद करूंगा, आपके पीछे ही बैठा हूं, आप सिर्फ सुने and the question that belongs to content that must be asked by you. So on the behalf of IMT College of Management, I am requesting our resource person, Dr. Smita, to deliver a valuable entrepreneurship lecture, and I do hope that everybody will take out some meaningful insight from this Chanakya hall. Thank you.
Now, I would like to request Dr. Smita Singh to come upon on stage and start the guest lecture.
Students, the faculty members, the management, thank you for inviting me here. And it's a lovely crowd to see in the morning itself that the students are disciplined enough to hear me out. So I'm not here to give you some kind of knowledge and impart you something. It's all depends upon you how to you understand about the entrepreneurial mindset. Now this very concept of the mindset which we talk about, what exactly do we understand by mindset? Can any one of you, would you like to raise your hands and talk about it? What is mindset actually? We always talk about mindset.
It's how we think.
It's how we think. Now I believe everybody is using these mobile phones, and we all are aware about the kind of operating system we have, right? So some of you must be having that iPhone thing, some of you must be having the operating system of Windows XP or any other kind of operating system. So when some kind of challenges or glitches come in the iPhone, we understand or we take it as something which is updating, the software is updating. But when it comes about in Windows XP, we think that that is a challenge and now I'm going to stop it. So when it comes to iPhone, people try to understand the challenges, they don't give up and they want to build their self. But when it comes to other operating system or Windows XP, the system lags on and we get frustrated. Yes or no? That phone hang हो गया, अब ये चलेगा नहीं, और हम उसको बंद कर देते हैं. उसके बाद फिर से शुरू करने की कोशिश करते हैं. तो इसी तरीके से हमारा माइंडसेट भी काम करता है. So when we are thinking to be an entrepreneur, the first and the most important thing we started with the entrepreneurial mindset. Now, do you remember all the story of the tortoise and the hare, which we had seen or listened in our childhood? Yes? जो कछुआ होता है वो बड़ा धीरे धीरे चलता है और रैबिट बड़ा तेज तेज भागने की कोशिश करता है, राइट? दोनों को एक ही जगह जाना था, बट टॉर्टोइज अपनी गति से चलता रहता है, धीरे 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 धीरे. So what is it trying to tell you about the mindset of the tortoise? Was he defeated seeing the speed and the pace of rabbit, or was he trying to go to the direction? He was not saying कि rabbit क्या कर रहा है, मुझे तो जाना है. Yes, that is what the story tells us, right? So if you see this tortoise, every one of us has this tortoise inside us. So when it comes to the entrepreneurial mindset, we have to wake up this tortoise from within. That slow and steady wins the race. In our childhood, in our the moral lectures, हमको ये सिखाया जाता था. But as we grow up, we don't want to take the defeats. We don't want to take up the challenges. दूसरे को हम जीतता हुआ देखते तो हमें लगता है कि हम हार जाएंगे. But it's not the case. We have innumerable stories, I will be discussing it further, where people have emerged from being a failure to a success. So if you see the entrepreneurial mindset, it's all about resilience. It's all about taking the challenges. It's all about adaptability. Do you understand what is adaptability? It's one of the rarest skills, but most sought after skills. Even the World Economic Forum 2030 talks about two very important skills of today which is demanded. That is resilience, and second one is adaptability. Do you understand what is resilience? What is resilience? Despite the challenges which are given to you, you stand firm like a mountain. That is your resilience. Nobody tells you that the life would be easy. Yes? You have seen rivers, right? River का पानी कहाँ जाता है? कहाँ जाता है पानी? It goes into the ocean or the sea, right? But is the journey of a river very easy? It has to cross all the hurdles. Big mountains are coming in between. But it doesn't stop there. अगर नदी को जरूरत पड़ती है तो mountain को भी तोड़ के बाहर निकल जाती है, चीर के बाहर निकल जाती है. Because it has its one destination. That I want to be there at the ocean, right? So if we talk about entrepreneurial mindset, ये mindset कहाँ से निकल कर आता है? ये mindset निकल कर आता है हमारी सबसे पहली चीज जो होती है, that is क्रिएटिव थिंकिंग। ना ये लगता है क्रिएटिव थिंकिंग क्या होता है कि हमें बहुत लगता है कि कुछ नया सोचना है। ये नया सोचना नहीं है, जो सिचुएशन आपके सामने है उसी में कुछ नया आप इनोवेशन क्या कर सकते हो, दैट इज क्रिएटिव थिंकिंग। Secondly, the mindset talks about risk taking. Who is an entrepreneur? We always study from 11th, 12th that who is an entrepreneur who is able to take the risk. Isn't it that life में हम बहुत बार रिस्क लेते हैं? आप जब ये कॉलेज आए होंगे तो आपने रिस्क लिया होगा, yes? Whether this college is going to be good or whether this college is going to be bad, is it going to provide me placement or not going to provide me placement? Faculty कैसी होगी, अच्छी होगी, खराब होगी, whatever. So life is always about risk. But when it comes to being an entrepreneur, we get scared. That पता नहीं क्या risk लेना पड़ेगा. Yes, obviously there are risks associated. But life's another name is taking the risk, right? The third point talks about embracing your challenges. Any kind of entrepreneur, if you see, it is all about challenges. Again, in a normal life also we are talking about challenges only. Yes? Isn't it a challenge to sit here right now? 40 मिनट सुनना पड़ेगा, दिमाग इधर उधर जाएगा, भूख भी लगेगी, प्यास भी लगेगी, किसी से बात करने का भी मन करेगा, कोई मैसेज भी पॉप अप होगा, यस। बट चैलेंज है कि यहाँ पे सुनना पड़ेगा क्योंकि फैकल्टी है, कोई बाहर से आया है तो थोड़ा प्रेशर है दिमाग पे। अब उस चैलेंज से निकलेंगे तो दूसरा कोई चैलेंज होगा, यहाँ से 40 मिनट बाद जाओगे तो कुछ और नया आएगा, फिर उस चैलेंज को करो। तो पूरे दिन भर में न जाने कितने चैलेंजेस हम लोग करते ही रहते हैं, ये सब ना। शुरुआत सुबह से होती है, एक ट्रांसपोर्ट ढूंढने का चैलेंज हो जाता है। सो इमेजिन दैट बीइंग एन एंटरप्रेन्योर, इट्स ऑलमोस्ट चैलेंजेस ओनली. So why we are afraid of taking the challenges when we are always taking the challenges, but when it comes to being an entrepreneur we get scared, nahi challenges lene padenge, so let's stop it. No, it's not going to be like that, right? And the fourth thing which talks about your entrepreneurial mindset is your resilience and overcoming fear and failure, which I was talking about. That despite your challenges, you stand firm. Now let me take back to your story. It gets back to a small town in Uttar Pradesh. A small boy who doesn't understands English, he doesn't has the means. आपकी तरफ phone, TV भी बहुत कोई luxurious TV नहीं है, internet तो बिल्कुल ही नहीं है. And he has, a problem that he cannot talk in English. So friends मजाक उड़ा रहे हैं क्लास में, English बोलने नहीं आती, teachers भी बहुत ज़्यादा support नहीं कर रहे हैं. So one day he goes to the market and brings 2 books, English and Hindi both. The same subject. He studies in English and tries to translate every single word from the Hindi book. And he decides that I am going to launch a tech company in India. He starts it, he fails. Then he again fails, then he again fails, and he again fails. 4 बार वो fail हो जाता है. At the age of 27, this guy is failed already 4 times. But he doesn't stop there. He says that I am going to bet my every single damn thing which I have earned in my life to create a digital platform for monetary payments. And that's where Paytm comes. You remember Paytm owner? Who is the owner of Paytm? Who is the owner of Paytm? Come on now, you all use Paytm, right? Who is the owner of Paytm? Mr. Vijay Shekhar Sharma. You remember? Mr. Vijay Shekhar Sharma, the owner of Paytm, launches Paytm as the digital app for monetary payments. Now everybody is making a mockery of him. People are laughing at him. His own family is saying कि भाई बस कर दो, 4 और बार already fail हो चुके हो, खत्म कर दो अभी drama. Investors do not want to fund him because he was already failed 4 times. But he has put on stake every single thing which he had earned. And here comes 2016, demonetization. Cash is not available with everyone. The wallets are empty with cash, and Paytm is a boom in the market. Everybody wants Paytm. And this is the story of a failure who doesn't want to understand what challenges are there, who is standing firm like a mountain, and he wants to own up that this is what I want today. and everybody's today, even from, I would see some beggars also having that Paytm platform कि भाई इस पे cash नहीं है तो इसी पे करो. So this is the story of rising from your failures to the success, right? Now what is the key to develop an entrepreneurial mindset? It is whether you start a business or whether you climb the corporate ladder. You have to think like an entrepreneur. Now most of you would be sitting here and thinking कि भाई corporate ladder पे corporate job कर लेते हैं, entrepreneur नहीं बनेंगे क्योंकि वो ज़्यादा comfort zone है. Yes or no? क्योंकि timely salary आती रहेगी, comfort zone में हम बैठे रहेंगे, risk नहीं लेना पड़ेगा, challenges से उतना deal नहीं करना पड़ेगा. But let me tell you that if you have this mindset, definitely in your corporate also, you are going to succeed more than the other people because you have the entrepreneurial mindset. Now what is this entrepreneurial mindset when you come to a corporate job also? So the first point is talking about solution oriented. Even if you are not an entrepreneur, even if you are working in an organization, you have a solution for everything. We want people who do not create problems but who have solutions. Yes or no? आप भी सोल्यूशन लेने उसी के पास जाते हो ना जो आपकी प्रॉब्लम को समझ के सोल्यूशन दे, आपकी प्रॉब्लम में एक और सोल्यूशन प्रॉब्लम ऐड कर दे. कोई भी जाओगे उसके पास? नहीं जाओगे. तो सबसे पहला माइंडसेट तो यहीं से शुरू हो जाता है that you are solution oriented. So whether you are an entrepreneur, whether you are a corporate person, first thing that you have a solution oriented mind. Secondly, it talks about taking calculated risk. बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. रिस्क तो हर कोई लेता है, हम सभी लेते हैं रिस्क को. जैसे मैंने अभी आपको बताया, रिस्क आपने भी लिया है यहाँ पर आकर. But calculated risk लेना आसान है. So people who are into corporates, what they do is they do some sort of savings and they start their small businesses. कि एकदम से सारा पैसा नहीं लगा देंगे, धीरे 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 करके शुरू करेंगे. Yes, you remember the story of Nisha Madhulika? How many of you have seen her videos? YouTube पे खाना वाना बनाती है वो, right? थोड़ा calculated risk लिया था उन्होंने. पहले YouTube से शुरू किया, confidence level बिल्कुल zero. कौन मेरे खाने को पहचानेगा? आप उसकी अटायर भी देखेंगे तो हमारी जैसी नॉर्मल हाउस होल्ड वुमेन लगती है वो. कभी सोचा ही नहीं था कि मिलियंस ऑफ फॉलोअर्स हैं, वो यूट्यूब से इतना पैसा कमा रही. सो शी बिकेम एन एंटरप्रेन्योर बिकॉज शी टुक द कैलकुलेटेड रिस्क, राइट? थर्ड इज इट बूस्ट लीडरशिप एंड इनोवेशन. हर कॉलेज में आप किसी भी कॉलेज में चले जाओ, आप यहाँ पे टीचर्स भी बात करेंगे दैट यू वांट टू बी अ लीडर. यस और नो? एवरीबॉडी वांट्स टू बी अ लीडर. So if you are a leader, तो लीडर कौन होता है? जो इनोवेट करे. अब इनोवेशन को लोग क्या समझते हैं? इनोवेशन को समझते हैं कुछ नया प्रोडक्ट बना देंगे, कुछ नया सर्विस लेकर आएंगे तो ये इनोवेशन होगा. बट इनोवेशन तो कुछ भी इनोवेशन हो सकता है. यस और नो? इनोवेशन तो कुछ भी हो सकता है. आपको याद है वो पेपर बोट आप लोग पीते हो, है ना? तो किसने सोचा था वो पेपर बोट की तरह आ जाएगा और उसमें से भी आप आम का जूस पी लोगे, लेमन का जूस पी लोगे. व्हाट इज दैट? वो नॉर्मल शिकंजी जो रास्ते में बिकती थी उसी को पेपर बोट बना दी, राइट? सो नेक्स्ट इज योर इट एनकरेजेस एडेप्टेबिलिटी एंड लाइफलॉन्ग लर्निंग. तो एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप माइंडसेट क्या होता है? यू हैव लाइफ लॉन्ग लर्निंग. यू लर्न फ्रॉम योर फेलियर्स, यू डोंट स्टॉप देयर. इफ यू स्टॉप, योर एंटरप्रेन्योरल माइंडसेट इज नॉट देयर. You are in a fixed mindset, not in a growth mindset. So mind you that even if you don't want to be an entrepreneur in your future, these are the key skills which every company wants you to be there. In your resume, in your CV, in whatever you talk in your placement, all these points are going to be covered. And the last point, which is very important, is personal fulfillment and autonomy. When you become an entrepreneur, you get personal fulfillment, that you are not working for someone else. You are doing a 9 to 5 and working for someone else. Becoming an entrepreneur, you are doing for yourself. Yes or no? There is autonomy. So even if you are in a corporate job or even if you are an entrepreneur, you have to understand these skills, right? Now, the biggest question comes is understanding fear in entrepreneurship. This is the most biggest thing which stops a person from being an entrepreneur because डर, हमेशा डर लगा रहता है. Yes or no? कभी आप एक जगह फिसल जाओ, दूसरी बार जब जाओगे तो हमेशा दिमाग में ये रहेगा यहाँ पे फिसले थे, गिरे थे. तो डर एक हमारा नॉर्मल इमोशन है, बट हम उसको इतना बढ़ावा दे चुके होते हैं कि उसको कोई भी चीज करने से हमें रोक देती है. सो इफ fear is there, you cannot do any single thing in the whole universe. Let's not talk about being an entrepreneur. छोड़ दो entrepreneurship. Even you cannot do a job also. Yes or no? You will go to an interview, you will face the interview, डर तो वहाँ पर भी लगेगा. But when it comes to being an entrepreneur, हमारा fear बहुत ज़्यादा होता है. Obviously there are many things at stake, but you have to understand that how this fear comes. तो पहली चीज़ डर कहाँ से आता है? Fear of failure. What if I fail? क्या हो जाएगा अगर मैं फेल होगी? People will start laughing, people will start mocking. विजय शेखर शर्मा जो पेटीएम चला रहे थे, उनको भी लोगों ने मजाक उड़ाया. भाई क्या चल रहा है तुम्हारा? क्या कर रहे हो तुम? But see, he wanted to do it, so he did it. He did not stop there. Now the second question which arises in the mind of an individual is fear of judgment. What will people say? Now this is the biggest fear today. अब तो सोशल मीडिया आ गया तो ये डर और भी ज्यादा आ जाता है. हम क्या पहनते हैं, हम क्या खाते हैं, हम सब क्या बोलते हैं, सब कुछ ओपन. तो ये डर इतना ज्यादा आ गया that people will judge us, how we are looking, how we are speaking, and that fear stops us from taking that one big step in life. The third question which is important when it comes to fear is fear of loss. What if I lose my money? पैसा डूब गया तो क्या होगा? Now this is the question where the government is coming. The government is providing you with investment options. A lot of government schemes which are not covered in my session, but there are a lot of government schemes which are providing the startups with the necessary amount of money required to launch a startup. So that's not a big problem, but like what if you lose your money? Again, you have an opportunity to start your own things. But if you stop there, you will stop for everything. The fourth question which is important, right, is the fear of uncertainty. What's going to happen next? Can you predict when is the next earthquake going to come? No, we can't predict. So there is a lot of uncertainty in life, right? Can you tell me right now at this moment कि कौन सा कोर्स आप लोग बीकॉम के स्टूडेंट्स हो, राइट? बीकॉम के बाद आप लोग कौन से कॉलेज में एमबीए करने वाले हो, ये भी नहीं पता है. कि पता करो क्या करोगे भी एमबीए, ये भी नहीं पता होगा. So there is always uncertainty. Now the question arises कि how to overcome this fear. Fear है तो उसको overcome कैसे करेंगे? So fear को overcome भी करने के लिए first is reframe the failure. Reframe the failure. That is see failures as learning opportunities. Now most of the time क्या होता है कि हम हार गए, अब क्या करें? छोड़ देते. जब पहली बार ए बनाना सीखा था तो अच्छा बना लिया था क्या? नहीं बनाया था ना. स्टार्टिंग कहाँ से हुई थी? स्टैंडिंग लाइन, स्लीपिंग लाइन, वहीं से शुरुआत हुई थी. फिर टीचर ने कहा नहीं ये अच्छा नहीं है, और इम्प्रूव करो, और इम्प्रूव करो. तो यू टुक इट एज अ लर्निंग अपॉर्चुनिटीज. बट जैसे जैसे हम बड़े होते चले जाते हैं, हमें जरा सा भी डर कोई बता देता है या हम जरा सा फेल हो जाते हैं तो हम गिरने लग जाते हैं. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू हैव सीन दैट वीडियो ऑफ दैट बियर क्लाइंबिंग टू द स्नो माउंटेन? किसी ने देखा है? वो यूट्यूब पे बड़ा फेमस हुआ था. इट अप्रोक्सीमेटली 2 मिलियन व्यूज निकले थे उस वीडियो के. कि मम्मा बियर ऊपर है, स्नो कवर्ड माउंटेन है, मम्मा बियर ऊपर पहुंच गई, बेबी बियर नीचे रह गई. और हर बार वो कोशिश कर रहा है ऊपर पहुंचने की और हर बार नीचे गिर. बट धीरे 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 करके कम से कम 10-15 बार जब वो कोशिश करता है तो ऊपर वापस से अपनी माँ के पास पहुंच ही जाता है फाइनली. बिकॉज ही लर्न, क्योंकि सीखा नहीं था पहले. कभी किसी ने छोटे से चिड़िया के बच्चे को देखा है? उड़ने के लिए बड़ा फड़फड़ाता है वो. पहले थोड़ा ऊपर जाता है, फिर बैठता है, फिर ऊपर जाता है, फिर बैठता है. सो नेचर टीचेस अस more than what we can understand through these lectures. Try to observe small things. Animals को observe करना सीखोगे, बहुत कुछ सीखोगे. That वो कभी नहीं डरते, उनको डर नहीं लगता. So see your failures as learning opportunity. Don't stop there कि एक failure आ गया, एक setback आ गया तो मेरे को खत्म करना है अपना. No, that's not going to happen. And the second thing is start small. Don't jump into something which is very big. कि कूद गए पहली. Then you are going to, challenge your intelligence and wisdom there. Start small, छोटा छोटा करने की कोशिश करो. जैसे किसी का सपना है कि भाई बेकरी का बिजनेस खोलना है, तो बड़ी सी जाके बेकरी का बिजनेस मत खोलो. पहले अपने फ्रेंड्स को जाकर थोड़ा सा खिलाओ, उनसे पूछो, उनकी राय मांगो, get constructive feedbacks from them. And if you see that people are liking what you are serving, then slowly and steadily you start developing it, right? आपके सोसाइटी में आप मेरे ख्याल से सब लोग ज्यादातर व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में एसोसिएटेड होंगे। आपने देखा होगा छोटे छोटे लोग जो होते हैं व्हाट्सएप पे खाने वाने का वो डालते रहते हैं, ये सब ना कि आज हमने ये बनाया, आज हमने वो बनाया। सो दे आर ऑल एंटरप्रेन्योर्स इन देयर ओन जर्नी, दे आर नॉट बिग शॉट्स, उनकी भी बड़ी बड़ी दुकानें नहीं है बाहर खोल के बैठे हैं, बट दे हैव टेकन द रिस्क दैट कोई बात नहीं, 100 में से 50 को तो अच्छा लगेगा, राइट? एंड द थर्ड इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, योर पॉजिटिव इन्फ्लुएंसेस। किसी भी नेगेटिव पर्सन के पास में जाओगे और उससे बोलोगे आई वांट टू स्टार्ट अप माय ओन बिजनेस, आई वांट टू स्टार्ट डूइंग समथिंग, स्टार्टिंग में क्या आएगा? रहने दो भाई, कंफर्ट जोन में रहो, अच्छी खासी 9 to 5 की कॉर्पोरेट जॉब पे क्या पड़ी हुई, तुमका दिमाग खराब है तुम्हारा। बट नेगेटिव के पास में जाओगे तो यही मिलेगा। दूसरा कोई पॉजिटिव होगा तो वो आपको बोलेगा कि थोड़ा थोड़ा शुरू करके देखो, पहले हाथ सेट करो, उसके बाद देखो। जब हम गाड़ी भी सीखते हैं तो जाके पहली नई गाड़ी में जाके नहीं शुरू करते, पहले ड्राइविंग कंपनी के पास जाते हैं, सीखते हैं, वो पास में बैठा रहता है। अब अगर आप सोचो कि ड्राइव कर रहे हो और वो भी आपको बोलता रहे तुम्हारा टक्कर हो जाएगी, तुम्हारा एक्सीडेंट हो जाएगा, तुम गिराने वाले हो, तुम ये करने वाले हो, वुड यू एवर लर्न ड्राइविंग? You will never learn, because every time that person is poking you with certain kind of fears, with certain kind of negative influences. So it is very important that the kind of company you keep, if your company is negative, if they are telling you everything negative only, stop getting involved with those people and start searching for people who are evolving, who are positive in their approach, who have learned from their life, whether a small person or whether a big person. डोसे वाले से भी जाके सीख सकते हो, जो रास्ते में डोसा बनाता है, उससे पूछो, सुबह उठता है वो, उससे पूछो कि वो किन लोगों के बीच में रहता है, शायद आपसे बेटर लोगों के बीच में रहता होगा, कि उसको नहीं सुनना कि कौन नेगेटिव बोल रहा है, बट ही कीप्स ऑन गोइंग बिकॉज ही नोज दैट व्हाट ही वांट्स टू अचीव, राइट? Do you remember this? Boys might be knowing this. Boys must be knowing this. He was a famous basketball champion. Michael Jordan. Yes? So Michael Jordan, what did he say? That I have missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I have lost almost 300 games. 26 times I have trusted to take the game winning shot and missed. I have failed over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed. What he is saying that मैं इतनी बार फेल हो चुका हूँ कि मुझे पता चल गया कि सक्सेस होती क्या है, राइट? यू रिमेंबर आइंस्टाइन, जो बल्ब जिन्होंने बताया था, उन्होंने कहा था कि मेरे को, मैं 100 बार गिरा हूं पर मुझे ये नहीं पता चला कि मेरे को 100 बार सक्सेस कैसे होना है। उनको ये पता है कि देयर आर 100 थिंग्स व्हिच वर नॉट वर्किंग, तो 101th चीज जो है वो वर्क कर रही, राइट? सो व्हाट इज ही सेइंग? दैट एम्ब्रेस द लर्निंग कर्व। लर्निंग कर्व कभी भी लीनियर नहीं होता है कि एक जैसा चलेगा, इट इज ऑलवेज लीनियर, यस और नो? ऊपर जाएगा, फिर आप स्टैग्नेंट हो गए, फिर नीचे आओ, राइट? सेकेंड इज अडैप्ट एंड इवॉल्व। हम सबको अडैप्ट एंड इवॉल्व करना पड़ता है। आज से 10 साल पहले क्या आपके पेरेंट्स इंस्टा पे थे? इंस्टा पे व्हाट्सएप स्टेटस लगाना आता था? नहीं आता था, बट दे आर आल्सो अडैप्टिंग एंड इवॉल्विंग, क्योंकि उनको पता है कि जिस जनरेशन के साथ में अब वो मिक्स होने वाले हैं उसके साथ उनको इवॉल्व होना पड़ेगा। सो इफ यू आर ट्राइंग टू बी एन एंटरप्रेन्योर, you have to adapt and evolve, whether in terms of technology, whether in terms of people, whether in terms of understanding the dynamics of the market. You have to understand। एक टाइम था जब लोग सिंपल चाय पी के भी काम चला लेते थे। अब एयरपोर्ट पे जाओ, मसाला टी, लेमन टी, अदरक टी, yes, any different types of teas are available. So you have to adapt because people want flavors. They don't just want one simple चाय नहीं चाहिए उनको, they want flavors, right? And the third is what is teaching resilience. I mean, again talking about this point again and again because that's the most undersought quality. People are not resilient. कोई आपको डांट कर चला जाएगा, कोई आपको कुछ बोलकर चला जाएगा और हम उसको वहीं पे गिव अप कर देते हैं कि छोड़ो, नहीं करना मुझे। ये सब ना, कई बार आपकी टीचर्स भी आपको डांट देती होंगी, कुछ बोल देते होंगे, आपके पेरेंट्स बोल देते होंगे, but those who take it constructively will always succeed, but those who take it negatively will always feel कि क्या करना है, छोड़, मुझे करना ही नहीं। If you have this attitude, nobody can tell you कि आप सक्सेस की तरफ जा रहे हो। You are already a failure if you don't have resilience in yourself, right? Now, how to learn from failures? Firstly, analyze what went wrong. I said that being an entrepreneur is not an easy journey. You will fail. The first question you need to ask is, what went wrong? Where did I go wrong? Did I didn't understand the market? Did I put all my money at stake? What went wrong? Where was I going wrong? That is the first question you need to answer. The second thing which is improve your strategy, that is pivot. Next time when you come up, improve your strategy. Yes? दूसरे दिन आना है तो स्ट्रैटेजी के साथ में आना है। पहले दिन हार गए तो ये नहीं कि पहले दिन हार गया हो गया खत्म। You all see India matches, right? Indian team matches. तो पहला मैच हार गए तो इंडिया डिक्लेयर कर देती है क्या बाकी के सारे मैचेस नहीं खेलेंगे? They come up with a winning strategy कि next time स्ट्रैटेजी को कैसे इवॉल्व करना है। So you have to improve your strategy. You remember that चक दे मूवी सबने देखी होगी, शाहरुख खान की मूवी देखी है ना चक दे। तो जब वो वाला सीन आया था, जब that team was very aggressive, कि ये एग्रेसिव टीम होने वाली है, तो शाहरुख खान ने पुट ऑल दोस प्लेयर्स हु वर एग्रेसिव। जब तक बाकी के मैचेस में उनको बोल के रखा था भाई तुम मत आओ, आराम से बैठो, तुम्हारी जरूरत नहीं है अभी। बट व्हेन ही रियलाइज दैट कि एग्रेसिव टीम के साथ में एग्रेशन के साथ ही खेला जाएगा, तब स्ट्रैटेजी को इंप्रूव करने के लिए एग्रेसिव प्लेयर्स को लेकर आना पड़े। तो नेक्स्ट टाइम जब फेल हो गए, स्ट्रैटेजी को इंप्रूव करो, शांति से बैठ मत जाओ, राइट? एंड द थर्ड इज बी फॉरवर्ड, कीप मूविंग, बैठना नहीं है। स्टार्ट अंडरस्टैंडिंग व्हाट इज लाइफ, व्हाट इज इट ट्राइंग टू टीच यू। तो फॉरवर्ड जाना है। पास्ट में जो हो गया सो हो गया, फेलियर था, खत्म हो गया, उसको लेकर सल्क नहीं करना है बैठ के। सो यू हैव टू कीप मूविंग फॉरवर्ड। एक छोटा सा बच्चा होता है, आप लोग, हम तो सब उसी जर्नी से आए, ऐसे ही चलना सीख लिया था क्या? दौड़ना ऐसे ही सीख गए थे, खड़े होकर गिरे भी तो हो गए ना। तो अगला कदम जब तक नहीं रखोगे, हाउ आर यू गोइंग टू सक्सीड बीइंग एन एंटरप्रेन्योर, राइट? So how to develop this growth mindset? How to develop this growth mindset? The first point is talking about continuous learning. You have to continuously evolve yourself. You have to keep building networks, opportunities, embrace new knowledges. Second is your adaptability. Stay flexible and open. Don't try to be rigid. ऐसा करना है तो ऐसा ही करना है. You have to be very flexible. जितना flexible होगे लाइफ में भी, उतना ही अपॉर्चुनिटीज मिलती जाएंगी। पर जितना रिजिड होके चलोगे कि नहीं मुझे तो यही करना है, ऐसा ही करना है, तब प्रॉब्लम आ जाती है। एंड द थर्ड इज मेंटोरशिप, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग, दैट बीइंग एन एंटरप्रेन्योर यू नीड समवन वेरी एक्सपीरियंस्ड हु हैज gone through this journey of success and failures. He will tell you that what is entrepreneurship journey. It's not about all the rosy things. हमेशा सब कुछ बहुत ही ग्लिटरी नहीं दिखेगा, कई बार फेलियर्स भी आएंगे। तो जब आप उनसे बात करोगे, उनकी स्टोरीज को सुनोगे, समझोगे, तब पता चलेगा कि जर्नी इतनी आसान नहीं होती है। सो यू नीड टू हैव अ वेरी गुड मेंटोर इन योर लाइफ, राइट? आई होप एवरीबडी हैज दिस नेटफ्लिक्स थिंग इन योर फोन्स और smart TV. Yes? Is anybody out there who doesn't knows Netflix? I believe everybody has, right? Now Netflix has a journey of, आपसे 15 साल पहले they were into DVD business. DVD सुना है? डिजिटल वीडियो प्लेयर हुआ करता था, उसके लिए कैसेट रिकॉर्डर आता था, ऐसे कुछ होता था मशीन, उसमें कैसेट लगाते थे और फिर वो चल जाता। बट दे अंडरस्टूड कि ये चलने नहीं वाला है, people are not responding it. एक टाइम था तब खत्म होने लगी थी, PVR came into existence, लोग मूवी बाहर जाके देखना पसंद कर रहे थे। So Netflix had a journey of being a failure to reaching success. So how it started? First it started with a rental service. डीवीडी लेके जाओ, रेंट पे करो, मूवी देखो और वापस ले जाओ. बट स्लोली एंड ग्रेजुअली पीवीआर केम इनटू सीन एंड पीपल वांटेड कि नहीं यार बड़े पर्दे पे देखेंगे और जल्दी जल्दी देख लेंगे. डीवीडी पे तो बहुत लेट आती है मूवी. So Netflix had the option either to quit the market or whether to stay in the market. So they pulled out a lot of investment and then they did a market analysis. They understood कि PVR भी छोड़ो, घर से बाहर ही मत निकलने दो लोगों को. घर पे बैठ के उनको इतना कंफर्ट दे दो कि बाहर जाने के बारे में सोचे ही नहीं. No traffic, no pollution, no investment, nothing doing. And then icing on the cake came this COVID time. So Netflix had the opportunity to cash upon this. और Netflix की देखा देखी बाकी Amazon Prime, Jio, Hotstar, all these started. क्योंकि ये तो बहुत ही अच्छा है, बढ़िया काम है. तो घर बैठे लोगों को इतना कंफर्ट में डाल दो कि वो कहीं और जाए नहीं. Put so much of content that they will not go anywhere. Right? So it became a global leader, an entertainment giant. Today no one can compare the streaming services of Netflix. You must have seen Amazon lag हो जाएगा, Jio Hotstar lag, but Netflix has superb streamline because now nobody could imagine कि Netflix जो जहाँ पे DVD बेच रहे थे और सोच रहे थे कि भाई बंद कर दो, today Netflix is operating in every single household, whether he is a common man or whether he is a business tycoon. Everybody wants Netflix now, right? You remember Starbucks? सबने कॉफी पी हुई है स्टारबक्स की. ऐसा शायद ही कोई हो जो स्टारबक्स की कॉफी शायद ना पीता. अगेन इट इज अ वेरी ऑनेस्ट स्टोरी ऑफ बीइंग फ्रॉम अ फेलियर टू अ सक्सेस. इनिशियल सेटबैक्स हुए, then consistent quality and scaling operations हुए. People were not happy with the kind of coffee they are operating or giving to the customers. So Howard Schultz, if we could play the video, I'll show you that he repurchased Starbucks to rebuild its core values. Repurchase कर लिया Starbucks को कि मैं छोड़ने नहीं वाला हूँ उसको. And there was global expansion, like focused on customer experience and innovative products. They brought lot of coffees flavors, अलग-अलग type की coffees लेकर आने लगे. And every time people go to the mall or whether they go to the airport, they want a Starbucks coffee, right? So this is how people, those who want to develop, they will never go back, right? Now you remember this person. Who is this person? ओला के ओनर हैं, बट कौन है? नाम नहीं पता. Being a business student, how can you say that? He's Mr. Bhavishya Agarwal, owner of Ola Cabs, right? So he's a graduate from 2008 IIT Mumbai graduate. He transitioned from a failing holiday tour planning startup शुरू करा था उन्होंने. उसका नाम था ओला ट्रिप. जैसे मेक माई ट्रिप है वैसे ओला ट्रिप शुरू करा था उन्होंने. तो आइडेंटिफाई किया मार्केट में गैप है, लोग बाहर जाके होटल्स को ढूंढते हैं. एक टाइम था जब हम अपने पेरेंट्स के साथ जाते थे, फिर वहाँ पे होटल सर्च करते थे कौन सा होटल सबसे सस्ता मिलेगा या हमारी टाइप का मिलेगा. तो मार्केट गैप एनालिसिस करके उन्होंने कहा कि भाई घर बैठे अगर ऑनलाइन ही कोई होटल मिल जाए तो उससे बढ़िया बात क्या हो सकती है. But he didn't succeeded in that somehow. So once he was traveling in a taxi, he was going to his hometown. He had a very terrible taxi experience. कैब में बैठते ही बड़ा टेरिबल टैक्सी एक्सपीरियंस हुआ. लड़ाई झगड़ा भी हुआ, आर्ग्यूमेंट भी हुआ कैब वाले से उनका. So where he was overcharged and treated poorly. चार्ज बहुत ज्यादा किया और उनको poorly भी ट्रीट किया, मतलब बड़ा खराब ट्रीटमेंट मिला उसको. So he highlighted the urgent need for affordable and reliable transportation in India. कि भाई एक reliable transportation चाहिए मुझे, right? So he pivoted from Ola Trip and with Ankit Bhati, he was one of his colleagues in IIT Mumbai. Ankit Bhati के साथ उन्होंने launch किया Ola Cabs. Now problem कहाँ दिखाई दी? कैब में बैठे, आर्ग्यूमेंट हुआ, ट्रीटमेंट पुअर मिला, चार्जिंग भी बहुत ज्यादा मिली. तो उन्होंने सोचा कि भाई उतना अच्छा स्टार्टअप, फर्स्ट स्टार्टअप उतना अच्छा चला नहीं, सेकंड में इन्वेस्ट करते हैं. स्टार्ट अ स्ट्रीमलाइनिंग कैब एक्सपीरियंस, जहाँ पे लोग आराम से बैठकर अपनी कैब को बुक कर सकें और उनको ट्रीटमेंट भी प्रॉपर मिले एंड प्रॉपर फेयर्स आर गिवन टू देम. सो in 2010 he started with this journey. Now what were his early struggles and challenges? Early struggle क्या था? सबसे पहले तो फंडिंग इश्यूज. Nobody was wanting to fund him because पहले ही ओला ट्रिप एक फेलियर के तौर पे नजर आ रहा था. सेकेंड, ट्रस्ट इश्यूज बहुत थे. लोग उनके पे ट्रस्ट नहीं करना चाह रहे थे कि भाई फिर से पैसा लगाएंगे, फिर ये बंद कर देगा, फिर कुछ नया शुरू कर लेगा. तो ट्रस्ट इश्यूज भी थे. और तीसरा चैलेंज क्या था? इंटेंस कंपटीशन. वी ऑल नो कि दिल्ली में कैब्स चलती रहती थी. यस और नो? आज भी आप जाओगे तो जरूरी नहीं है कि ओला, मेरू कैब्स ही आपको मिले. नॉर्मल टैक्सीज भी चल रही है. बॉम्बे में तो टैक्सी कल्चर ही इतना था. बट स्टिल ही वांटेड कि भाई मुझे तो शुरू करना है, डिस्पाइट द इंटेंस कंपटीशन व्हिच ही वाज फेसिंग. सो की स्ट्रेटजीज क्या थी? सक्सेस, व्हाट वाज देयर इन हिज माइंड? मिस्टर भवेश अग्रवाल, what did he has in his mind? First is he wanted a localized approach. Strategy क्या थी? Focused on Indian cities, providing options like cash payments, regional language support in the app, and partnership with local auto rickshaw services. Partnership ही करी कि भाई तुम अपना इंडिपेंडेंट मत चलाओ, मेरे यहाँ पर आ जाओ, मैं आपको उतना दूँ. और जो लोग दूसरी भाषाओं को नहीं समझते, इंग्लिश या हिंदी को, तो हम ओला इज प्रोवाइडिंग रीजनल सर्विसेज ऑल्सो. You go to Tamil Nadu, you will have a voice access in Tamil Nadu only, right? Second is affordable pricing. Everybody is using cab, yes or no? कहीं ना कहीं ओला कैब सबने यूज करी होगी. क्यों? आप क्यों यूज कर रहे हो उसको? Because you know that they are pricing affordable only. Despite कि भाई ऑटो वाले से, कैब वाले से आर्ग्यूमेंट करो, नेगोशिएशन करो, it's better to go for a one single fixed price. That's much better, I believe, right? थर्ड इज ड्राइवर इंसेंटिव्स. नाउ ड्राइवर्स क्यों आएंगे भाई? अपनी कैब छोड़कर, अपना बिजनेस छोड़ के बंदा क्यों आएगा एक प्लेटफॉर्म पर? बिकॉज दे गेटिंग इंसेंटिव्स फॉर दैट. द नंबर ऑफ राइड्स दे पिक अप, उतना इंसेंटिव उनको मिलता है. आपने सुना होगा ड्राइवर आपको कहता है मैडम राइड रेट कर देना. जब आप नेक्स्ट राइड बुक करते हो तो पहली वाली राइड का एक्सपीरियंस जरूर आता है आपके पास. मैंने एक बार अपनी कैब का 2 एक्सपीरियंस किया था, मुझे नहीं अच्छा लगा वो ड्राइवर के साथ में, तो ओला का मेरे पास कॉल भी आ गया कि भाई व्हाट वेंट रॉन्ग. आई टोल्ड कि ड्राइवर वाज आर्ग्यूइंग विथ मी, एसी वाज नॉट ऑपरेशनल. सो दे आर टेकिंग फीडबैक्स आल्सो ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दैट. सो आई फेल्ट हैप्पी दैट दे आर गिविंग मी गुड एक्सपीरियंस, राइट? And ensuring a steady supply of cabs. Every time, every single person who is running a cab wants to be on Ola cabs right now, ताकि earning अच्छी और हो जाए. And the last is rapid expansions strategy. So expanded operations to over 250 cities in India. 2 cities से शुरुआत करी थी, दिल्ली and मुंबई. उसके बाद 250 cities. Even if you go to a very the 2-tier cities of MP, ग्वालियर या झांसी में भी चले जाओ, वहां पे भी ओला कैब चल रही है, right? So within 5 years, it's all happened within 5 years. जहां पे एक अनसक्सेसफुल फेलियर था, एक अनसक्सेसफुल वेंचर स्टार्ट किया था और वो कुछ भी नहीं हो रहा था. And now you have Ola cabs. Within 5 years, you see it as one of the most sought after startups in India. And ventured into international markets like Australia and UK. Now they are venturing into other markets also, like Australia and UK also, right? So if it's possible, can we have the video?
of Starbucks, world's biggest coffee house company, but did you know that the former CEO of Starbucks, Howard Schultz, was born and raised in poverty, barely making ends meet. And when things got really tough, he even planet who haven't heard of Starbucks, world's biggest coffee house company. But did you know that the former
I would request some
CEO of
silence.
Starbucks, Howard Schultz, was born and raised in poverty, barely making ends meet. And when things got really tough, he even had to sell his blood a couple of times. This is the success story of Howard Schultz, how he went from living
I would
in
request some
poverty,
discipline at the back.
struggling for money to survive, to transforming Starbucks into a $100 billion company. And he was just a young boy who never stopped dreaming. And here is why you shouldn't stop too. He was born in a very poor family. He spent his childhood living in a small one-bedroom apartment from a public housing project. His father was an army vet and a truck driver and spent most of his life working low-paid jobs. When Howard was only 7 years old, while delivering diapers, his father fell on the ice and broke his leg. And because of this, he was fired from his job. And with no medical insurance and no savings, his family was struggling for money. That image of his father laying on the couch, feeling hopeless, crushed and defeated, left a permanent mark in his memory. It was one of the biggest defining moments in Howard's life. And to get away from all of these problems, he used to sit on the staircase in his building, dreaming of a better life. He played football in high school and earned an athletic scholarship to go to college, but he didn't want to play sports and decided to major in communications. So to pay for college, he had to take student loans and worked many odd jobs to make ends meet. Few times he even had to sell his blood for money to survive. After graduating from college, Howard worked at a ski lodge and as a salesman, but he had a desire to work at Starbucks. At that time, Starbucks had 3 owners and only sold coffee beans. So at the age of 29, after a full year of convincing the owners to hire him, he finally got a job at Starbucks. While on a business trip to Italy, he walked into an Italian coffee shop and he was fascinated by his experience while drinking coffee. He was amazed by the fact that the owners of the coffee shops actually knew their customers and they even called them by their names while serving them coffee. Excited, he traveled back to the US trying to convince the Starbucks owners to accept these incredible new ideas, but the owners rejected him. So Howard quit Starbucks and went on to create his own coffee company called Il Giornale. But he had no money to fund this company. In the course of the year I spent trying to raise money, I spoke to 242 people and 217 of them said no. Try to imagine how disheartening it can be to hear that many times why your idea is not worth investing in. It was a very humbling time. But eventually, enough people believed in his vision and decided to invest in his business. He worked extremely hard to open his first coffee shop where he could replicate the experience he had in Italy and finally implement his ideas. After a few years, Starbucks went bankrupt and Howard bought the company and became CEO of Starbucks. He rebranded his company with the Starbucks name and expanded across the United States. Today, Starbucks has more than 30,000 stores around the world and market value over $100 billion. And Howard has an advice for you. In life, you can blame a lot of people and you can wallow in self-pity, or you can pick yourself up and say, listen, I have to be responsible for myself. I believe life is a series of near misses. A lot of what we ascribe to luck is not luck at all. It's seizing the day and accepting responsibility for your future. It's seeing what other people don't see and pursuing that vision. I feel so strongly that the reason I'm here is I dreamed big dreams. I dreamed the kind of dreams that other people said would not be possible. I cannot offer you any specific secret recipe for success, the perfect plan, how to reach the pinnacle of success in the business. But my own experience suggests that starting from scratch and achieving much more than what I dream about is quite possible. But if you wait for the perfect conditions, you'll never get anything done. But the good thing is, you can make a decision and take control now. Remember something, a year from now, you may wish you had started today. So, what's your story?
So after a few years, if you intend to be on your journey, might be some of you would be asking, or some of you be coming here as I am standing. Dr. Leena would call upon one of you to answer that question. So what's your story? Everybody has a story. I have some stories. Everybody has some story. The sir standing here, he must be having some story. कहीं ना कहीं सब लोग फेल होते हैं. सर आप भी कभी फेल हुए होंगे, कहीं ना कहीं चैलेंजेस आए होंगे. अभी ये प्रॉब्लम आ गई थी, चैलेंज आ गया था वीडियो को चलाने का, राइट? So I'll wrap up my session. That fear is not the opposite of success. It's a part of success. Most of the जैसे बोलते हैं ना कि fear, success का उल्टा क्या है? Fear. It's not fear which is opposite. It's a part of success. So firstly, you will be having the stumbling blocks. पत्थर तो आएंगे ही आएंगे, right? Second is growth through the cracks. कितने लोगों ने देखा है जब धरती बिल्कुल सूख जाती है तो उसमें क्रैक्स आ जाते हैं, पर वही धरती में जब पानी पड़ता है उस पर रेन का तो एक पौधा भी निकलता है ना. तो हम सबके अंदर क्रैक्स हैं. कुछ उसमें से पौधे उगा लेते हैं, कुछ मायूस होकर बैठ जाते हैं, क्योंकि रोना सबको आसान लगता है, दुखी होना सबको आसान लगता है, राइट? एंड द थर्ड इज राइजिंग स्ट्रॉन्गर. You have to rise strong because we all have that capability to be strong. You cannot be weak. Everybody is strong in their own aspects. But being a human being, the most important thing you need to understand is you have to be humble enough to learn from your mistakes. If you become arrogant, arrogance अगर आ गया या pride आ गया अपने आप के अंदर कि मैं ही सब कुछ हूँ, मुझे ही सब कुछ आता है, या मैं तो कभी हार ही नहीं सकता, या मैं हार गया तो मैं कभी उठ नहीं सकता. So there you life will never put you out. चाहे आप वो जॉब करो, चाहे वो अपना बिजनेस करो, चाहे लाइफ में अपना कोई भी छोटा डिसीजन लो, the first thing you need to remember is, for being an entrepreneurial mindset, you need to be as humble as possible, down to earth. So if you're down to earth, you are a simple human being with big dreams, and you don't fear from your dreams, I hope all of you have the mindset of being an entrepreneur. Thank you everyone at the back also, students, for your patient hearing and listening to whatever stuff I had. I hope I could deliver you something which is of value to you today. And I wish you all the best for your future, for your success. And you keep on learning from your mistakes every single day. That's what I wish for you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, I would like to request our HOD, Dr. Leena Sharma ma'am, to come upon on stage and give away a vote of thanks.
Well, good morning all. How many of you believe that Leena madam अच्छी एंकरिंग कर लेती है? सुना तो है आपने मुझे बहुत सारे प्रोग्राम्स. If few teachers are there, they often, Smita madam, they often say, madam, यहाँ पे जब मैं आई हूँ, people would ask कि एंकरिंग डॉक्टर लीना करेंगी. आज आप सारे स्टूडेंट्स मेरे सामने बैठे हैं, मैं आपको बताती हूँ मैंने एंकरिंग मैडम से सीखी. हम एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में साथ में ही काम करते थे. We did together and we have organized many conferences out there. But I have learned many things from madam. She is the most graceful person I have ever known. She is the most talented person I have ever known. You know, she guided me how to work in the life, how to work in the career. And yes, she has not given me the practical training on anchoring. But she anchored so well, many programs. She had taken the classes so well. I observed her, I admired her, and I learned from those skills. So she is my actual teacher from whom I got, those learning, how to, stand on this stage. I never stood on stage before I met Dr. Smita. How to, stand on a stage, how to speak on mic, how to address people, how to address authorities, how to address dignitaries like I am doing now. This all I have learned from her only. Okay? So for this, first of all, जरा बहुत तेज एक बढ़िया सी मुझे तालियां रख के बात करें. Thank you, madam. Thank you, ma'am. You too have golden heart, ma'am. मुझे मौका नहीं मिला आपसे कभी कहने का, फोन नंबर भी मेरे पास नहीं था. But you are really having a golden heart. Vote of thanks के बाद सारे students ध्यान से सुनिए, आपको जाना नहीं है, हम लोग एक group photograph कराएंगे. ठीक है? Okay then. So I want to start the vote of thanks officially. So I am very thankful to Dr. Smita, who actually spared her precious time to, instruct her or given the presentation on the entrepreneurship. And such a way she presented, you all must have felt. You all must have felt that. A simple story, many a speaker come and, narrate this. But the way she told us, that makes the difference. I am so much very thankful to you, madam. I am thankful to the organizers, my ED cell organizers, both are sitting over there, Mayuri and Rudrakshi. I pay my thanks by heart to the director sir who actually spare precious time and facilitate our guests. I thank you all the faculty members, those who actually always present and always dedicated to make the event happen. By all the faculty around, I am very thankful to them. And at the last, मैं हमेशा कहती हूँ, but not the least, student हैं तो हम हैं. So I am thanking you, all of you, to sitting patiently, listening patiently, and cooperating patiently. Thank you so very much. Thank you.